I was watching this video, I think, last night or something like that. I probably should have, like, saved the video so I could, like, kind of, like, build upon it and stuff like that. I didn't think to do it at the time. But basically, and I forgot the person that was doing the video. So if by any weird coincidence you come across this video. So the thing about it is like the guy was talking about how, he finds it crazy that people are gatekeeping Devil May Cry now, the game series, because the anime came out, and now more people are interested in the game. And well, I agree with what he's saying. It's like it's ridiculous, man. I've been seeing a lot of new fans of the series and the games coming out since the anime, and I personally think this is a good thing. And the guy's talking about how there's no need to gatekeep is kind of crazy, and hoping that the interest in the series and the games will garner games in the future series. For whatever reason, I decided to read the guy's comment section, which I can't read comment sections on videos anymore, man. It's the most depressing stuff I've ever seen. And basically, a lot of people were being the kind of person he was talking about, the gatekeepers. And people were like, we don't need any more Devil May Cry games. Number 5 ended perfectly. There's no reason for there to be more games. First of all, what the hell are you talking about? I mean, that ending did leave a lot open, at least for the character Nero. Alright, I don't want to spoil anything in case anybody didn't finish this game yet, but there's definitely room for more sequels. And how many times did... Okay, it happened once, alright? But, at the end of Devil May Cry 2, spoiler alert, I'm sorry if I spoil anything, but at this point, whatever, because most people are probably not going to finish Devil May Cry 2 because Devil May Cry 2 was justifiably a very critiqued game. And even I can't defend it. But at the end of it, Dante is supposedly, like, stuck in the demon world. And more games came out after that. We got three more games came out after that, 3, 4, and 5. So, but anyway, like, people are like, oh, there's no need for a sequel. It's like, first of all, no need for a sequel? Do you guys not know how many Mega Man games are? Like, at all? There are so many Mega Man games and offshoots and sequels, and how many of the Mega Man games had a definitive ending? Only for another game in the series to come out eventually. I had to stop for a minute because there's people, like, kind of ahead of me, and I don't want to look crazy talking to my phone while I'm, like, right behind them. They might not appreciate that, but but I don't get how people are, like, thinking there's not going to be any more Devil May Cry games. Now, I know some people said it's been about, what, 5, 6 years since the last one came out? That doesn't really mean that much. I mean, it doesn't mean there's not going to be another one. They're probably, at this point, going to remake the first one, because the first one definitely needs the remake treatment at this point. And I know I always say that I'm tired of remakes, but then I'm like, well, if we're going to do remakes, let me get out my request line, okay? So I think the first Devil May Cry game is about due for a remake. So the first one was pretty good, but compared to how the future ones were, at least 3, 4, and 5, it could use a lot of improvements. So I think they could really build upon that. They got the RE engine out now, which a lot of their games are being made with that, including Devil May Cry 5. So, I don't get why people are sitting there saying that, like, there's no more need for any more Devil May Cry games. Shut up. Like, who are you? Who are you to say that? I mean, if there's one company that's really out there just who has the most sequelitis of all time, it is definitely Capcom. I mean, I think they are the #1 company when it comes to sequels. Maybe outside of Nintendo, but I think they eke out Nintendo because they've been making sequels for a long time. And, like, So all these people going, oh, they don't need to make another. Be quiet. All right, just stop. Okay, let me like first of all, you are allowed to have that opinion, I guess. I don't want to take that away from you. I just don't agree with you. And I think that we're going to see a lot more Devil May Cry in the future, whether it be anime. I mean, the love for the series as a whole has been it's swelled up right now. There's like all these videos I see where they're playing the Devil's Never Cry song and they're showing like a red and a blue thing. There's so many things going on right now. Like a brand new fan base popped up. Now this could be both a good thing and a bad thing. I understand that sometimes new people come in and they do ruin things. I'm not going to say it doesn't happen, but let's try to have the positives outweigh the negatives here, because I think every time that happens, that base is usually a small but loud minority, and if we just ignore them, things don't really change that much. But this is the internet, so I know when the few people start making the noise, like you're gonna have the people that are doing the they got to respond to it, and it just gives these people more of a platform, more of attention, and we're back to the rage bait stuff. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I will see you guys later.